What's up, guys? It is Sam here, and I wanted to talk about my portfolio and briefly touch on Tesla. Before I get into any of that, if this is your first time here, what's up? I'm Sam, and if you're returning, it's good to freaking see you. Okay, so I have not put an update video in a couple days. Have not been feeling super awesome. So, I trade options with the objective of making $250-ish, $300 of profit every week, with obviously the self-awareness to realize that that's not going to happen every week. And if I do hit that objective, then I take around $250-ish off the table and I purchase shares of stock of something. Generally speaking, I'm bullish on Tesla, so I will purchase shares of Tesla. Today is the end of week number 8. So 7 of those weeks I've made over $250 worth of profit. Or 6 of those weeks. One week I lost $50, $47. And then this week I started, we'll start out the video with this. I started the week with $6,550, and current portfolio value as of 8:03 a.m. on 7/26 before any trading has happened on Friday. The portfolio is at $5,695, so basically $5,700. So that is $850 loss this week, primarily due to one position that I'm going to get into in a minute. Actually, I'll just talk about the loss first, and then I'll get into the other 3 positions that I have open. The Tesla position that I opened up several months ago, when Tesla was actually trading back at 260-ish or something, that expires in mid-August. It's a put credit spread with 260 to 250. So normally when you sell a put credit spread, you're going to sell below the market, or if you want to increase your risk, you can sell above the market, which means that if something's trading at $100, you would sell, say, maybe the 90 to 95 put credit spread, and you'd collect the premium on there with the expectation that the stock price is going to stay above $95 a share between the day you open the position and the day that you close the position. And with this was 260 to 250 with an expiration on August 16th. So if you follow Tesla at all, Tesla is currently trading at 228. They had an earnings miss. They had a larger than expected loss in the market. They had more deliveries than expected. So I believe the market shifted its expectations that they would be at a nearly break even, and they lost, I think, $169 million when back in quarter 3 and 4 of 2018, when they had hit around 90,000 deliveries, they had profitable quarters. However, it's very interesting the dynamic you see shifting within the company and their experience with dealing with investors is really starting to come through. I'm not sure if it's that new CFO, but the way that it's going about it and the data that's getting released is different. I've listened to the Amazon earnings call versus the Tesla earnings call. 2 completely different things. They're both earnings calls, right? And they're both quarterly earnings calls, but 100% different things. The Amazon earnings call has a much more, I want to say, level of maturity to it that is just not there with the Tesla earnings call. And I don't think that's a bad thing at all. I actually kind of enjoy that because you never know what you're going to get. Where with the Amazon one, I think that they've just been doing that so long for so many quarters for so long. They know how people interpret what they say most of the time, and anything that they can say will be twisted in some capacity by some, legacy media player. So you can see that shift in that development of their actual earnings call and the shareholder letter, which I thought was very, very interesting. I saw a big, big change from this quarter versus last quarter. So I thought that was very interesting. I will be making more content around that. I'm feeling a lot better. Okay, so anyways, that position is currently losing $630. So that's not super great, but I still have, 2 weeks. I might just end up losing several $100 on that one. I'll probably play it out till next week, see if I can roll it or something. But with the stock $30 below, so with this, it's a 260 to 250. Tesla's currently trading at about 230, which means that Tesla has to go from 230 to above $260 for at expiration for that to be profitable. If between now and August 16th it goes up substantially or is trending in that direction, I might be able to close it at a profit, but I'll see how it plays out over the next couple weeks. Now, the other 3 options positions I have open this week, I did not take $250 off the table because last week I lost $47. So this week, the Netflix position. This is a right after their earnings call. I opened this up because I thought the market was overreacting to the news about their subscriber growth, and they had missed their numbers. So I opened this up. One contract, I received $180 in premium, and currently it's selling for $52, which means that I am making about $128 or something like that. The next position that I also opened up, I think last week or 2 weeks ago, was the Tesla 220 to 212.5 put credit spread. There's 2 contracts on there. Each contract I sold for $129. So the total I made on that was $258. Current contract value, and it expires today. So I'm just going to make all this up today unless there's some drastic move in Tesla stock price. But I'll probably make my total amount on this one $250. But the profit I made this week on these other 3 positions is offset by what I lost on that one position. So once I sold this for $258, it's currently worth $74. And this is before the market opened, so I would expect that if nothing happens drastically with Tesla today, I'll get that $74 back because the contract expires today and it's above the expiration price. So that'll be a nice little profit on that one. Although, as I mentioned, it won't be enough to offset the loss on the other position. Amazon. I opened up 2 contracts for Amazon. There was a day this week where there wasn't any substantial news that came out around Amazon. However, there was a fairly large decrease in the stock price, but there was no apparent reason why, and that is when I opened up this position for 2 contracts for $72 each for a total of $144. So I sold 2 contracts. I received $144. The current market value is $46. So basically $100 in this. And this is expiring, I think it's today. Yep, today. So this expires today, so that $46 I should be able to make today. Now, another thing that offset both, another 2 portions that were contributing to the losses this week of that $850 were the Tesla shares. So I own 6 Tesla shares. So those were down from 260 down to 230. So that's $30 per share times 6 shares. That's $180. The Ford shares, I have 22 of those. I bought, I think, at around 1030, and they're currently trading at 963. So 67 cents per share times 22 shares. So those three things, right? That put credit spread, which is currently, if I closed it out before the market opened, I'd lose $630. Tesla shares, which is $30 per share, so I'm 6 shares, $180. It's actually slightly greater than that. And the Ford shares, which are down 67 cents per share. So when you factor all those in, that's what comes up to be the $850 that I'm short this week. Completely fine. I was not expecting a linear increase in my portfolio value. The total amount of contributions that I have put into the portfolio were $4,587. The next contribution will be, I think, this coming Friday when I get paid again, and it'll be for, I'm just going to add $13 plus $300, so $313 to put me at, what is that, $4,900. So that way I'll have a total contribution of $4,900 and more capital to trade with. Anyways, if you guys have any questions about any of this, the trading platform that I use is called Robinhood. There's a link in the description. If you decide to use that link, you get a free share of stock. I'm not trying to sell you on it. It's just the platform that I personally use. My girlfriend uses it as well. Got her using it and investing through there. It's 100% free, but you make your own decisions. Like do your own Googling. But if you do use it, it's nice. There's some little quirks to it, but they have more members than Charles Schwab does on their online trading and E-Trade. So kind of interesting. They're continuing to grow as well. If you have any thoughts on anything, reach out to me on Instagram. There's a link in the description. If you want to support the channel, make sure you press that subscribe button and press that thumbs up button if you got value from any of this. That tells the YouTube algorithm to share this video with additional people. I appreciate you guys. Peace.